In this video, we want to find the integral of 1 over 2 plus cosine x dx. And we're going to use Weierstrass substitution, and we're going to rewrite cosine in terms of tangent. So cosine of x, according to Weierstrass substitution, is 1 minus tangent squared x over 2 all over 1 plus tangent squared x over 2. Okay, and then we're going to perform a t substitution, and we let t equal tangent of x over 2. So if we're looking at a right triangle, here the angle is x over 2, and tangent is opposite over adjacent, so you can think of t as just t over 1. So t is going to be the opposite side, adjacent is going to be 1, and then Pythagorean theorem says square root of t squared plus 1 is a hypotenuse. Now from here, let's take the derivative. The derivative of tangent is secant squared, and then multiply by the derivative of x over 2. And so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 over secant squared, which is the same thing as 2 cosine squared. And for cosine of x, that's going to be 1 over the square root of t squared plus 1. So when I square that, that becomes 2 over t squared plus 1. And that's going to equal dx. So now we're going to go over here and replace. So we have dx on the top, which is dt. So we'll say 2 over t squared plus 1, and then dt. And the bottom is 2 plus, and then tangent of x over 2 is t. So it's 1 minus t squared times 1 plus t squared. And what I'm going to do here is multiply the top by t squared plus 1 and the bottom by t squared plus 1. So you can think of this as like t squared plus 1 over t squared plus 1. T squared plus 1 is going to cancel. And then I have 2 on the top, dt. And then t squared plus 1 times 2 is 2t squared plus 2. Plus, and then the t squared plus 1 is going to cancel. So we're just left with 1 minus t squared. Now we're going to simplify. So we have a 2, I'll pull that outside, and then you have 2t squared minus t squared is t squared. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now the goal here is to make this 3 into a 1 and basically get it in this form. Although technically, x will be something else. So maybe it'll be like x over some number squared. That's the goal here. So we'll factor out a 3 from the denominator. Then we have t squared over 3 plus 1 dt. And the 3 will come out as 2/3 integral. And then I'm going to rewrite t squared over 3 as t over root 3 quantity squared plus 1. We'll make a u substitution. We'll make u equal to t over root 3. So du is 1 over root 3 dt. So we have 2/3 out here. Integral 1 over u squared plus 1. And then dt is just square root of 3 du. This square root of 3 will come outside. So you have 2 root 3 over 3. And then integral 1 over u squared plus 1, which that's just going to be arctangent of u. Plus a constant c. But remember, u was t over root 3. And then if we were to use the table here, so t we said was tangent x over 2. So we'll replace that. And so we would get this as our final answer.